Hello everyone, welcome to Scent of Balance Live. I'm Sinan Pua from Scent of Balance, the acupuncturist and Chinese medicine herbalist. Let's talk about acupressure for cold or flu. First, we need to understand what is a cold or a flu. The first signs of the common cold are fairly obvious. So a stuffy nose, running nose, sneezing, a sore throat. Those are the could be one of the early sign of common cold. Most people quickly recognize these early symptoms because the common cold is so ordinary. In fact, adults have an average of 2 to 3 colds per year. The common cold is actually a viral infection in your upper respiratory tract. So it's all in here, right? A cold can be caused by more than 200 viruses. The most common are rhinoviruses. So these viruses are easily spread from people to people or surface to surface. So many of these viruses can live on surfaces for hours, even days. Do you know that? Right? That's why common cold is so common. So common, right? So while the common cold may indeed be familiar, there are some things to know about this ailment that can help you feel better, avoid future colds, or even prevent the spread of the virus to other people. So, talking about prevention, or the great thing for prevention cold is, when you touch surface, when you go out, and when you come back to home, and before you eat anything, before you use your hand to touch your nose or mouth. So make sure you clean your hand first. So the best thing is, whenever you come back to your office, wash your hands. Just in case you're gonna eat something. Before you eat anything, you're gonna wash your hand. And sneezing is sometimes you have it's itchy, you want to touch it in here. So a wet tissues is pretty good for it. So clean your hand first, and then you go and scratch your face and things like that. So this is the best way to prevent the cold. And next, for another prevention in here that we're going to talk about is, we use that theory in Chinese medicine. In Chinese medicine theory, it's the lung. When we catch cold, we mentioned about the first symptoms: sneezing, sore throat, runny nose. Very common is the first conditions, and that are all belong to lung, which means lung function went down. So making sure the lung function strong is important. Now, according to Chinese medicine, the lung or the organ function, lung control nose, lung control breathing, lungs also control skin, right? So our skin is actually breathing all the time, never stop. So what happened in here is, when if you have a strong lung, the qi, the energy in your lung is strong, then you won't catch a cold. Well, you get virus, but you fight with the virus, and the virus won't attack your body. That is the meaning of strong lung. Now, how do we strong lung? Now, you may have suffer from IBS, weak stomach. What sign of that is bloating, stomach pain, diarrhea, acid reflux. All the symptoms indicate stomach and spleen is weak. And then we find in a lot of patients, when their stomach and spleen are weak, they have weak digestion system, and their lung is weak. They get cold often. All right, this is what happened. You see, in Chinese medicine organ theory, stomach and spleen support lung. So now anything can harm your stomach and spleen, they're not good for cold. So if you want to prevent cold, good stomach, strong stomach and spleen are very important, because when they are good, lung will be good. So ginger tea are very good for it. Strong your stomach and spleen, and then strong your lung. That's why we choose ginger tea. We suggest ginger tea often for our patient to strong the stomach and spleen. I hope that makes sense to you. Now, if you catch a cold, what acupressure point? That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay, the acupressure point for your cold, for your common cold, is over here. This is the lung meridian. A lung meridian on the thumb side to the wrist here, and then and we bend your elbow a little bit over here. So you find that is a tendon over here, and on the thumb side, right? There are two sides. One on the thumb side, one the little finger side. You know, on the thumb side of the tendons, right? Tendons, thumb side, and then you connect to here. The thumb's coming down, and that line we call lung meridian. Over here, you see, lung meridian. Well, in this lung meridian, when you catch a cold, most time when you have symptoms, that's because we call the flu virus are quite strong, and your lung energy is low. So therefore, we need to get rid of the we call evil qi, which is virus. Then at the meantime, we want to strong your lung function. So it's pretty simple. Over here, you just need to use your 4 fingers and tap, just like that. Simply just tapping, and keep tapping for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's quite long, for 5 minutes. What happened, you will see, when you tap here, then your skin will become red, and that's okay. And sometimes it becomes bruised, and you find that while you tap it, even it become bruised, it won't hurt. It just look horrible, and that is how you get rid of the virus according to Chinese medicine. And tapping, it will help the lung function stronger. We activated the lung function. Right? I hope that helps, and please give me a thumbs up and share this live video with your friend and family. And remember to do that yourself when you catch a cold. Now, every day we're going to have live video here. Hopefully, we keep going, provide you some information to help you. Now, our clinic, today is our last day of our clinic, and then tomorrow we close because for the new year, we close for 4 days. And then we started again next Wednesday. If you need any help, welcome to call us. Our phone number is 0784679956. And if you're in overseas and you're not in Hamilton, you're in other city in New Zealand, hey, welcome to call us if you need help, because we can do online consultation and we can send you the herbs. And we've been doing this for a while, since lockdown, and we actually help more people, because more people need help with Chinese herbs, and they call us, and then we set up a Zoom meeting, and then we take all the we take consultation from online, and then we send herbs to our patient, and they all get good results. And if you need any help from Chinese medicine, give us a call. Right? Stay awesome. And if you need acupuncture, you need to come to us. But Chinese herbs, we can just do online consultation. Stay awesome, and I love you all. Bye bye.